Meet the Transmission Control Module, the brain behind automatic transmissions. It's like the ECU's cousin, but its focus is solely on shifting gears. TCMs team up with sensors that monitor speed, throttle, and more to nail those gear shifts. Some TCMs cozy up to the transmission valve body, while others hang nearby. They're data wizards thanks to sensors in the engine and transmission. With this info, TCMs know when to upshift or downshift. Go pedal to the metal and they'll downshift for that power punch. Feather the throttle and they'll shift early for fuel savings. Don't let a faulty TCM in your Chevy hold you back while your off-road crew speeds ahead on those country roads with Mother Nature. We feel your frustration, and we've got the solution. A simple reset can keep you in the race. So how to reset a Chevy TCM, you ask? Let's get your Chevy back in gear with these TCM reset methods. Resetting a Chevy TCM is a breeze. You can use the universal method of ignition on, pedal press, and ignition off. This trick works across various car brands. For example, the same method applies to Dodges. Check out How to Reset Dodge Transmission Control Module. And remember, TCMs run on your vehicle's battery, so some Chevys allow resetting by disconnecting the TCM power cable or the battery cables. Once reset, your Chevy TCM reverts to default settings, letting it relearn and adapt to your driving style. The first method to reset a Chevy TCM is to remove the battery cables, negative first, though this may not apply to some models. While disconnecting your car's battery is a common TCM reset trick, it's not a guarantee for all vehicle models. For Chevy TCMs, it's a bit finicky. Removing the battery cables may not always do the trick, so you may need to experiment with the methods listed here for your specific Chevy. If you decide to go the battery route, remember this: remove the negative cable first, then the positive. Keep them apart for at least 30 minutes before reuniting them. But if your TCM doesn't budge and your transmission still misbehaves, it might be scan tool time or one of the other two methods we're about to drop. The second Chevy TCM reset method is by unplugging the TCM's power and data cable. Here's another method to reset your Chevy's TCM. Unplug the module from its power and data cable. Before you do this though, follow the battery disconnect steps we've covered earlier. Once the battery is disconnected, find your TCM. It's often in the back of the transmission case, especially in older models like the 4L60E. In some newer Chevys with transmissions like the 6L80E and 6L90E, the TCM might be snug with the transmission valve body. For these, a mechanic's touch might be best, as you'll need to remove the oil pan to access it. When you're ready, remove any securing bolts or clips and carefully unplug the cable. Wait a few minutes, then reconnect both the TCM and the battery. Cross your fingers and check if the reset worked and your transmission shifts smoothly once more. The third method is to turn on the ignition. Step on the gas pedal, then turn off the ignition. Get ready for the universal TCM reset method, a favorite for many vehicle brands, including Chevy. However, there are Chevy-specific twists, like the ignition key pattern and gas pedal action. Follow these steps closely for a flawless Chevy TCM reset. Precision is key when it comes to resetting TCMs paired with GM Chevy automatic transmissions. One wrong move and you're back to square one. Why go all the way to the floor with the gas pedal? Because it triggers the kickdown switch hidden beneath it. This switch is no ordinary feature. It's the signal to your TCM that you mean business, demanding maximum performance. In response, the transmission shifts down or kicks down a gear. So remember, the kickdown switch isn't just for power. It's a crucial player in the TCM's reset and relearning game, especially when you're revving up the acceleration. The transmission control module is the maestro of gear shifts timing, orchestrating its moves through signals from various engine and transmission sensors. It acts as the intermediary, receiving input parameters from these sensors and in turn transmitting output parameters to command ideal gear selection based on driving conditions. This precision dance is a result of TCMs being programmed to perform harmoniously, ensuring your vehicle shifts seamlessly, transforming the data it receives into a symphony of efficient gear changes under the hood. What exactly are the symptoms of a bad transmission control module? A bad transmission control module can spell trouble with a capital T for your vehicle. It's a dashboard disco, flashing warning lights, causing delayed shifting, and potentially stranding you in neutral or first gear. Your fuel economy takes a nosedive, and your car might even throw error codes like P0613, P0700, and P0706, signaling a real performance problem. When your TCM's off key, it's time for a tune-up. Here are some signs you can look out for. illuminated warning light on dashboard with error codes, unable to shift to higher gears, stuck in neutral or first gear, reduced fuel economy. If you're ready to dive deeper into the world of transmission control modules, in this video we've covered the symptoms of a misbehaving TCM. If you want to explore more about cars and their systems, feel free to check out our other videos. See you in the next one, fellow auto aficionados!